Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode those complex corporate filings and find the juicy bits. Today we're diving into Artisan Partners Asset Management Incorporated's latest report, and let's just say their numbers for the last few months are ready to spill the tea. Before we dive in, if you love getting these direct insights from the corporate world without the jargon, make sure you're subscribed. And if you're looking for more in-depth discussions and to connect with other finance enthusiasts, join our Discord community in the description below. Alright, so what we have here is a current report filed on the 28th of October 2025. Think of it like a company giving a heads up about something important happening right now. The company in question is Artisan Partners Asset Management Incorporated, and as their name suggests, they're in the business of managing assets. In simpler terms, they help people and institutions invest their money to make it grow. You might recognize them from the stock market, as their class of common stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange, under the ticker symbol APM. Now, the main event in this report is all about their results. This filing specifically spotlights their financial and operating results for short periods ending in September of 2025. This is where we get a peek behind the curtain at how they've been performing. What is really interesting is that this report includes announcements made via press releases. So they're not just filing numbers, they're also telling us what they think those numbers mean right away. We're talking about press releases and full earnings releases, attached as exhibits. This is usually where they put their most important updates. Now, let's get to the heart of it, the financial performance. While the detailed tables aren't directly pasted here in a way we can easily read them in this format, the report points us to Exhibit 99.1 and 99.2, which are the press release and the earnings release respectively. These are where the actual numbers are published and explained. Based on what these types of reports usually contain, we can expect them to be talking about key financial metrics. Think about it this way, when a company like Artisan Partners Asset Management Incorporated reports its results, they usually highlight things like how much money they earned, how much it cost them to do business, and most importantly for an asset manager, how much money they are managing for others, often called assets under management or AUM. For these particular periods ending in September of 2025, we'd look for trends in their revenue. Is it growing or shrinking? And their profits, are they keeping more of the money they earn? Or is it getting eaten up by expenses? For an asset management company, growth in RU is also a huge indicator of success. If more people trust them with their money, it generally means they're doing something right, and it directly translates to higher management fees, which are their primary source of revenue. So if their IUM or assets under management increase significantly, that is a big win. It means more clients are coming in and trusting Artisan Partners with their investments. This directly fuels their revenue because they typically earn a percentage of the assets they manage. Imagine if you had a lemonade stand and suddenly everyone in town wanted to buy your lemonade. That's what a surge in AUM can feel like for an asset manager. Conversely, if they reported a drop in revenue, we'd want to know why. Did they lose big clients? Did the market downturn hurt their investments, leading to clients pulling their money? Or perhaps their investment strategies aren't performing as well as competitors, leading to fewer new clients and more clients leaving. The report is signed off by Charles J. Daly Jr., who holds a pretty important role as Executive Vice President, Chief Financial Officer, and Treasurer. This tells us that these financial results have been reviewed at the highest levels of the company. Now, let's step back and think about the bigger picture for Artisan Partners Asset Management Incorporated. As a player in the asset management industry, they operate in a highly competitive landscape. Their success hinges on their investment performance, their ability to attract and retain clients, and managing operational costs effectively. The key risk for companies like this isn't just a bad quarter, it is about maintaining investor confidence. If their investment strategies consistently underperform compared to their peers, clients might move their money elsewhere, directly impacting their revenue and profitability. Also, regulatory changes can always present challenges. But this report doesn't seem to highlight any immediate major shifts of that nature. Looking at this filing, the main story seems to be about reporting their recent performance. The fact that they're issuing press releases and earnings releases attached as exhibits means they're proactively communicating their financial standing. We need to look at those attached documents to get the real meat of the numbers. How much money did they make? How many assets are they managing? Did those numbers go up or down compared to last year or the previous quarter? If their assets under management have grown substantially, it indicates strong client inflows and positive market reception to their investment strategies. This would be a major strength. On the flip side, if their revenue or AUM has stagnated or declined, it signals potential weaknesses that could stem from performance issues or increased competition. A notable opportunity for them could be expanding into new markets or offering new investment products that cater to evolving investor needs. especially in niche areas where they can establish a competitive advantage. A key risk, as mentioned, is the reputational damage if their investment performance falters, making it harder to attract and retain capital. In conclusion, this filing acts as a snapshot of Artisan Partners Asset Management Incorporated's recent financial health. The real story will be in the details of the attached earnings release. We'd need to analyze those specific numbers to give a definitive opinion on their direction. However, the structure of the filing suggests they are reporting on their operational and financial condition for the specified periods, likely highlighting positive developments or addressing any significant changes. Alright, that is our look at this Artisan Partners Asset Management Incorporated filing. What is your take on these kinds of reports and what they signal for a company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button fuels our engine, and subscribe for more deep dives into the corporate world without the fluff. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description for more engaging conversations. Thanks for watching. See you next time.